having a connection with that advisor is very important. Not just because they make your classes, but just because they care about you and they want the best for you. And that's what they're there for. They're like everything, just like a teacher. They're a counselor, they're there to help you with your grades, your classes, and all of that. And I just saw her door always open. Everyone stopped by, even if they weren't her student.
Being a former educator has really helped me in the position that I am now as an advisor. My students in the College of Education, I share the same passion that they have for teaching, give them background experiences and some knowledge, and if they're curious about how things might work in a situation.
Everyone has a goal for themselves when they go into college, and sometimes as you progress through your college career, those goals sometimes change a little bit, and you have to look at where exactly a student is wanting to go and what is kind of holding them back or prohibiting them from moving into the direction they want to be in. So you really have to sit down with that student and find out where their heart really lies, where their passions really lie. But there's always a path to where they want to go.
As a student success specialist, their resources vary just as much as the students vary. Some can come in and they might need to have a plan where we talk about what are your obstacles and what do those solutions look like. A lot of times it also means saying, let's go over to the Learning Center, find somebody who's working in that area and can sit down and tutor you, and it's that more one-on-one peer tutoring. I think for students who are struggling, it doesn't have to be what's this look like in 5 years. A lot of students that I meet with, it's just, let's break that down. Let's not make that such a big thing because it can become overwhelming to think about.
I was working with a student who was in our Tech Teach program, and she had encountered some adversity and was on the fence about whether or not she wanted to complete the program and graduate to become a teacher. Luckily, we were able to kind of revisit the passion as to why she wanted to be a teacher. I really just explained to her that going through the Tech Teach program is not being a teacher. It's getting you ready to be a teacher. And that if education is where her heart was, that she should kind of figure out how to communicate through the challenges she was going through so she could persist and complete her degree.
I really drew a lot of inspiration from my mom. Whenever I was born, she didn't have her degree yet. She decided she wanted to become a teacher, so she went back and got her degree. She's told me before she wanted to do that to show me that, it's possible. I drew a lot of inspiration from her. She became a teacher whenever I was very young, so growing up, I saw her in the classroom all the time. I think my biggest advice to anybody wanting to be in the College of Education is to have a lot of patience. Throughout these first couple of years that I've been, here at Tech, here in the College of Ed, it's been a lot of waiting. You don't start Tech Teach until your junior year, and so those first 2 years can kind of feel like a little bit of a lull. But at the same time, you gotta have that understanding that it's gonna happen for you eventually, and those first couple of years are the building blocks, it's the foundation.
So the advice I would give a new student would be stay on top of your work. If you need to get a planner, get an agenda, have reminders, because that's going to help you get into Tech Teach as well, because Tech Teach gets more diligent and you have to be more on top of it because you have a lot of new things coming in. Stay out of your dorm, get plugged in as much as possible because that's where you're going to make your memories and make college more exciting and more fun.